Norway's wilderness doesn't whisper, it roars. Here, cliffs rise, tear the sky open, fjords drown in cold black silence. Here, survival isn't earned with strength, it's won with precision, with instinct, with fire in the heart. Every predator here plays a different game. Orcas strike like military units. Golden eagles dive like missiles. Puffins fly missions through enemy skies. And lynx? They don't chase. They wait the prey. Nature, raw and ruthless. If you love exploring nature's wildest battles, don't forget to hit subscribe and support us here at Wildlife Documentary Hub. And it all starts right now. Out here, survival isn't luck. It's strategy. And in the cold, dark waters of Norway's fjords, no one plays the game better than the orca. They don't chase. They coordinate. They calculate. Because this is no ordinary hunt. A perfectly timed assault, carried out with military precision. A circle of power. A trap set in motion. Out in the freezing fjords, these orcas aren't just chasing fish. They're running a coordinated strike. It's called carousel feeding. First, the whales circle a school of herring. Tight, fast, like a spinning net. The fish freak out, ball up. That's when the orcas move in. Boom. Tail slaps hit like shock waves. Fish get stunned, float helpless. Then a few orcas dive in. Chomp, gone. Fast, clean, unyielding. This isn't feeding. It's a tactical assault. But here's the kicker. They're not just using brute force. These orcas are talking. Clicks, whistles, pulsed calls, slicing through the water like code over radio. Shift, hold formation, hit the bait ball. Now, each click maps the battlefield. Each whistle keeps the squad tight. Each tail slap, a signal, and a strike. This is high intensity, sonar signal guided, precision hunting. So yeah, orcas aren't just smart. They're tactical. They're lethal. But what happens when the predator is small? The stakes are just as high, and the enemy flies. Way up north in Arctic Norway, waves crash against towering cliffs, sharp and unreachable, unless you've got wings. This is home for the Atlantic puffin. One puffin dad is on a mission. He's a fisherman, a father, and today, he's flying for his family. Back at the burrow, his partner waits with their week-old chick called a puffling. It needs meals. So mom and dad take turns. Now it's dad's turn. He launches over the waves, flying up to 30 miles out to sea. Then he dives. Underwater, he becomes a bullet with wings. Puffins can dive 130 feet deep, hold their breath over a minute, and pack their beaks with tiny fish. Now he's heading home. But trouble's waiting. Arctic skuas, fast, aggressive birds, dive in to steal his catch. He swerves, drops low, his heart's pounding, wings aching, but he can't slow down. One last burst of speed, and he slips past. Back at the cliff, the wind howls. But inside the nest, it's quiet. His mate is waiting, and their puffling eats tonight. But the sea is changing. Fish are fewer. The chase is longer. The risk is greater. Tonight, the puffling eats. But tomorrow, the ocean may be empty. Now let's take a look at another predator flying over the rugged mountains of Norway. Golden eagle, built for one thing, the hunt. Eyes like high-powered scopes, and claws strong enough to crush bone. From a mile up, He locks onto his target, a mountain hare, zigzagging across the tundra. The chase is on. He dives faster, steeper, over 150 miles per hour, free fall with purpose. The hare bolts left. The eagle banks right. Then, boom, impact, precision, game over. But today's hunt isn't solo. A second eagle circles above tag team style. While one distracts, the other strikes. They work the land like an aerial ambush squad. Fast, lethal, unstoppable. And they don't just go for hares. Arctic foxes, grouse, even seabirds. If it moves and fits the talons, it's on the menu. These remote highlands give the eagle the altitude, silence, and range it needs to rule the skies. But even up here, shrinking habitats and poisoned prey are closing in. This is the apex predator of the skies. No fences, no warning, no second chances. So if you're out here and you see that golden flash overhead, don't blink. The king of the sky is hunting. But what if the deadliest thing in the forest doesn't fly? What if it waits, watches, and strikes when you least expect it? You won't hear it coming. You won't see it either. But when it strikes, it's already too late. This is the Eurasian Lynx. Not a pack hunter, not a show-off, just a silent, solo predator, built for the ambush. Up in the dark forests of Norway, where snow muffles sound and trees hide shadows, this big cat stalks in silence. No roar, no chase, just patience. It picks a ridge, climbs high, eyes locked on a roe deer moving below. The lynx freezes watching, waiting, every breath measured, every muscle coiled. Then, one step, another, closer, closer. Then, an explosion of snow and silence shatters. It launches from the ridge, through the snow, claws first, full force, blur of muscle and precision. The deer bolts, but it's already too late. The lynx strikes true, clean, final. It doesn't hunt for sport. It hunts to survive. And it does it alone. Always alone. No teamwork, no pack tactics. Just calculation, position, timing. This is what apex looks like in the forest. Not loud, not flashy, but unstoppable. But what happens next? When the forest becomes eerily quiet, who dares to enter the darkness left by the hunter? Meet the Wolverine. The taiga is silent. It is cold, vast, and extremely harsh. And yet, the Wolverine, Gula Gulum, thrives here. This isn't an apex predator. This is a specialist, a facultative predator, a professional scavenger. It stalks the leftovers of killers, tracks the trails of wolves, follows the silence left behind by lynx. When the real hunters are done, the Wolverine steps in. But don't mistake it for a coward. No, when hunger bites hard or territory is threatened, it doesn't hesitate, taking down rivals bigger than themselves. That's not madness. That's survival. Cold and calculated. And what it can't eat now, it caches deep under the snow. Weeks, months in advance. Meat frozen beneath the forest floor. The Wolverine remembers. It returns. How? That nose. Razor-sharp senses. It can sniff out carrion buried under 6 feet of snow. Dig it out. Devour it. It moves alone. Always silent. Unseen. It doesn't howl. It doesn't roar. It marks its realm with feces, urine. But danger isn't far. Gray wolves, brown bears, relentless pack hunters. They've taken down wolverines before. Still, the wolverine doesn't back down. Taiga is its domain. Every creature, from the skies to the seafloor, plays its part in a harsh, beautiful code of survival. But this isn't just about animals. It's about us. When we watch a puffin outrun the wind for its chick, or a wolverine claw through 6 feet of snow for a frozen meal, we see something familiar. Drive, sacrifice, purpose. In the wild, there's no second chance, no safety net, only instinct and the will to keep going. That's what we often forget in our world of routines and comfort. That survival isn't just about brute strength or violence. It's about the will to endure, the hunger to protect, the instinct to adapt, and yes, sometimes, even love. So if these stories move you, if they make you feel small, or strong, or more alive, hit like, subscribe. Wildlife Documentary Hub. Share the wild with someone who's forgotten what it means to fight for something.